Asa, the last villager. In the pixelated world of Minecraft, where blocky landscapes sprawled endlessly and adventures awaited at every turn, a small village nestled between a sprawling forest and a shimmering river once thrived. This village, known as Eldergrove, was home to a bustling community of villagers, each with their own roles and dreams. They traded crops, crafted tools, and shared tales of brave adventurers who roamed the vast lands. Yet, one fateful day, everything changed. A raid swept through Eldergrove, a storm of chaos brought forth by a band of menacing pillagers. With their crossbows drawn and banners raised high, they invaded the peaceful village, sending villagers scattering in all directions. The sound of arrows whizzing past, the shouts of panic and the thundering of hooves filled the air, like a dark cloud overrunning a sunny day. By the time the dust settled, Eldergrove lay in ruins, its fields trampled, and its homes reduced to mere memories. Amidst the devastation, one villager remained, the last of his kind, a lone soul named Alden. Alden's heart raced as he surveyed the desolation around him. With his friends and family gone, he was left with nothing but the echoes of their laughter and the shadows of their homes. The village, once vibrant, now felt like a ghostly shell. Fear gripped him tightly, yet survival instincts kicked in. He needed to leave Eldergrove before the pillagers returned to finish their grim work. With nothing but the clothes on his back and a small pouch of emeralds, Alden set off into the wilds. The forest loomed ahead, dark and foreboding, with towering trees that whispered secrets in the wind. As he ventured deeper into the woods, the sunlight flickered through the leaves, casting eerie shadows that danced at his feet. Each rustle in the underbrush sent shivers down his spine. The world of Minecraft was alive, and danger lurked in every corner. After hours of wandering, Alden stumbled upon a clearing where a small pond sparkled under the midday sun. He knelt beside the water, cupping his hands to drink, when suddenly, a mischievous Enderman appeared. The tall, lanky figure hovered silently, its purple eyes glowing like lanterns in the dark. Alden's heart raced. He had heard tales of the enigmatic Enderman, creatures that could teleport and steal blocks from unsuspecting players and villagers alike. The Enderman seemed fascinated by Alden, tilting its head and studying him with a curious intensity. In an unexpected twist, it bent down, picking up a nearby flower and tossing it into the air before vanishing with a soft pop. Alden blinked in disbelief. Was this creature playing with him? Had it come to mock his misfortune? He shook his head, trying to dispel the thoughts. He needed to focus on survival, not on the whims of a creature from the shadows. As dusk began to settle, Alden realized he needed shelter for the night. He searched the area and found a small cave tucked away behind a cluster of the bushes. It was dark and damp, but it would provide protection from the dangers that roamed the night. He gathered some wood and crafted a makeshift torch, illuminating the cave's interior with a flickering glow. Resting against the rough stone wall, he felt a wave of loneliness wash over him. In that quiet cave, he was surrounded by the echoes of his past, a life filled with the laughter, trade, and community. The world of Minecraft could be a harsh place, and he was now alone in it. As he closed his eyes, a single tear slipped down his cheek, but it was quickly swallowed by the darkness. Night fell, and the cave was alive with sounds, distant howls of wolves, the rustling of leaves, and the occasional hiss of a lurking creeper. Alden's heart raced as he clutched his makeshift torch, its light flickering like his hope. Suddenly, a noise echoed from the mouth of the cave. He froze, his breath caught in his throat. Emerging from the shadows was a group of pillagers, their crossbows aimed and ready. Alden's instincts kicked in. He scrambled to his feet and dashed deeper into the cave, heart pounding. The pillagers entered, scanning the darkness with predatory focus. He could hear their footsteps approaching, each sound echoing like a death knell. In a moment of desperation, Alden remembered the emeralds in his pouch. He had read about crafting potions using rare materials, and maybe, just maybe, he could create something to help him escape. Rummaging through his pouch, he found a few ingredients he'd collected: a spider eye and some sugar. If he could find a brewing stand, he might concoct a potion of invisibility. The pillagers were getting closer, their voices low but menacing. Alden's heart raced as he formulated a plan. With a burst of energy, he sprinted toward the cave's exit, darting past the pillagers who were too busy searching for him to notice. The cool night air hit his face as he burst into the open, the stars twinkling above him like 1,000 eyes watching his every move. He navigated the forest, adrenaline fueling his escape. He ran until he found himself at the edge of a ravine, its steep walls dropping into an abyss. Panic set in, but then he remembered the ancient ruins he had heard whispers of, a place where treasures and secrets lay hidden. He knew he had to find them. As Alden approached the ruins, he felt a strange energy in the air. The crumbling stone structures loomed above him, draped in vines and shadows. He could hear the faint sounds of mobs within, but he pressed on, drawn by the promise of survival. Inside, he discovered a brewing stand, dusty but intact. With trembling hands, he gathered the ingredients he had and set to work, crafting the precious potion of invisibility. The moment it was ready, he drank it down. A cool sensation washed over him, and he felt himself blend into the shadows. With newfound courage, Alden slipped through the ruins, evading the hostile mobs that roamed the halls. He felt invincible, his fears melting away as he embraced the thrill of the hunt. As dawn broke, Alden emerged from the ruins, feeling a sense of purpose. The world of Minecraft was vast, filled with dangers and wonders alike. He was no longer just a survivor. He was the last villager, a beacon of hope in a world that had forgotten what it meant to thrive. With every step forward, he vowed to rebuild, to carve out a new life in the wilds, and to honor the memory of Eldergrove. And so, Alden ventured forth, not just as a lone villager, but as an adventurer, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead in the ever-expanding universe of Minecraft.